Hello. I'm here, guys. What's up?
JD, what was it like to kind of for the whole team to just get off to a start like that, especially offensively tonight, like you did?
It was huge. I think that we put some tough at bats on Tommy right away. Nate came out doing what he does, and I feel like, grinded Tommy down, got some pitches over the plate, and found some holes with him.
How much damage do you think this lineup can do this year?
Dude, we have a good lineup. Obviously we lost Mook, who's a big addition. It's a big bat. But, if you look at what this lineup is very capable of doing, it could be scary, Our left side of the infield, I'll match him up with any left side of the infield in the big leagues right now.
Jenny, what's it been like to prepare to all these differences in terms of not being able to use maybe the video that you have and just having to adjust to everything that's going on in your preparation?
Yeah, it's tough. I'd be lying if it wasn't. I think it's, it's going to wear on me over time. I hope it doesn't. But, it's gotten to the point where you're in the cage, you can't even have a TV on. So we don't even know what the heck's going on in the game. You're kind of constantly running out of the cage to go find out how many outs, who's up. It sucks, but it's obviously something that I think is going to have to get changed over time.
What are some of the things that you've done to adjust to it?
Try to ignore it. I don't know. Just try to ignore it. Go to my happy place in my mind. Just get away. It's like the Happy Gilmore scene. Like, go to your happy place, Happy. That's like me.
Can you describe that happy place, please?
Somewhere on a boat with a fishing pole and some fish on the other line. On the other end of the line.
JD, you kind of talked about how you're a guy who needs a lot of at bats in spring training, you came out in summer camp. You hit a lot of homers in inter squads, and then in the exhibition game, and obviously hit well tonight. Are you surprised at how quickly your swing has come along now?
Yeah. I am, honestly. I'd be lying if I wasn't. I found something that kind of works a little bit. Like I said earlier, I was able, I think, during spring training to really figure out what exactly I wanted to work on. And then when I don't know what you guys want to call it, the coronavirus off season, I don't know, hit, I was able to just go back and actually work on those things.
JD, this was the first time in a few years that you were put in the lineup in the 2-hole. What are your thoughts on that spot? Obviously, it seemed like it gave you a bunch of at-bats with a bunch of guys on base.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. I came up twice with bases loaded, so far so good. But it's definitely different, that's for sure. I'm not used to it. I felt like I was always getting ready to hit. I felt like I was always on the verge of coming up. I'm not used to really getting 6 at-bats a night.
JD, the no TV.
Grinded. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. What's up, Jemai? The no TV thing, is that something that is league wide now because of the sign stealing stuff, or is that just part of the coronavirus changes, or what's happened there?
I know we didn't agree to them before the season started. That wasn't something we agreed to, but I think it's one of those things that kind of, I don't know how to say it, went under the radar during the coronavirus agreement. So I know there's a lot of guys that are just kind of irritated about it because it's tough when you're in the cage, and our cage is right here, fortunately. But when we're in Baltimore, I don't know what the heck we're gonna do. New York, we'll be all right. I don't know. There's certain stadiums that we play in that is going to be tough because the cage is on the other side of the park.
JD, sorry for the technical difficulties. I was having some trouble there. But 8 doubles for you tonight, or 8 doubles as a team collectively for you guys tonight.
Doubles, I would. That'd be a good night.
Yeah. How contagious is the hitting when it gets going like that through the lineup?
It's contagious. It is. I'm a firm believer that when you get guys on base and you get those pitchers in those tight spots, they aim a little bit more. They tighten up just a little bit more, and those are the mistakes that you get. And I feel like you get more mistakes. The good ones you don't. The good ones are the ones that lock it down when there's guys on base. But I mean, most pitchers, when you get pressure on them, they kind of just it's tough. It's a different situation.
Not 8 doubles for you tonight, but certainly 3 for 5 at the plate, 3 RBI. When you look at that as far as a beginning and opening to the season, you satisfied with that start?
Yeah, can't complain about 3 hits. Take 3 hits every day. I'd be happy.
I guess lastly for me then, you're usually a creature of habit when it comes to this game, and you're one guy in between your at-bats who likes to go into the video room. No access because of the global pandemic that we're under because of health and safety protocols. So how were you able to adjust each time you came to the plate this time around?
Just try to find a feel, really. I mean, that's, you go into the cage. I don't believe in feels, but I guess I'm going to have to adapt and start believing in them and find it before I go out there every time, really.
JD, what impresses you about Peraza or Zeta?
To me, he's got a great athletic body. Generates a lot of power. He's a strong guy, but he moves really well. And for me, he's a quiet kid, but he's always trying to learn, seems like. So I know he's made some adjustments since he's been here. So, I mean, so far he's been a great addition. It's one game, so let's see where it goes. All right. Good. All right, guys. I'll see you guys soon.